So this is a conference about Ethereum Classic. So Ethereum Classic is the post-DAO fork, and this, I think, is the first ETC summit.
When we got involved in Ethereum Classic, I think one of the things that was lacking was an organized community. It came out of nowhere. Being a big supporter of Ethereum Classic and being a big supporter of the technology protocol development, we wanted to do our part and help support increased communication, collaboration, and bring together all the various stakeholders at least once a year.
So here at the conference in Hong Kong, I was describing where we've come from, the journey so far, and the achievements that we've made, and also our objectives for 2018.
I think that our team has two main properties that I really like. The first one is that we are all passionate about the things that we do. We are working all the day. I've seen pull requests made late at night, so we are working all the time. I like that, and we are also very professional, and we really try to create the best software as we can, so that's really important.
It's a distributed team. Alan and Nico and some of those guys are in Argentina. There's 3 or 4 guys in Warsaw. Nobody knew each other. Originally we were going to base this on the ScoreX framework, so I went to Russia and spoke to Alex. So the presentation was really about how all that came together.
It's a funny story, but 3 countries that were on our history are like Ireland, as our project manager is located there, Buenos Aires, Argentina, where we are from, and also Athens, where when we met for the first time, the whole team gathered together there. And it's a funny story because those 3 countries were really into economy issues, and that's something that you cannot erase from your past, and that background allows you to think about, okay, maybe these technologies, Ethereum Classic allows us to create more fair systems where people can interact with the economy without relying on central banks and all that creepy stuff.
So the value of meeting up at a conference like this is we go away and we spent a long time working remotely, together, but remote from the community. And so we put together a load of functionality and we tested and we put it out there. And so when we come to events like this, we get to talk to other people and we find out that they are interested in the stuff that we're doing. They are using the software that we have. And so it's really validating, and it's a great experience to kind of come and meet people who are basically our customers.
I think in the digital currency space, there's a little too much interactions done over social media and through anonymous forums, and I think it's important to get people together, meet each other, challenge each other, but do it in a way that is respectful and fosters communication and collaboration. So I do think it's important to have summits like this. I absolutely expect that we'll do it again next year, and hopefully the year after that, and hopefully this will become an annual event that everybody in the community looks forward to.
Our biggest challenges are that first, we are not building like a regular application. It's not like something that you will find on anywhere over internet or whatever. We are building really hardcore stuff. It's really complex, and there are also security concerns. People put money in this software. So we need to create the highest quality software as we can.
We'd expect to integrate the Sputnik VM. We'd expect that the dataless wallet will include several plugins, so one for developing Ethereum Classic apps. We'd expect the dataless wallet to include a multi-currency component based on their plugin architecture. We'd also expect to support some of the ECIPs that are coming down the line, so probably the ZN Snarks ECIP looks pretty good, and the 1035 anonymous addresses.
Scala is a programming language that runs on the Java virtual machine, so that's a good point of it because it allows you to run on an environment that has been battle tested in production. It has been running for several years, and that's really good if you're trying to build a good quality software. You need you need to run it in a stable environment. And also it has the property that you can program in two different paradigms. You can program in object-oriented paradigm and also in functional programming. And that's really good because functional programming paradigm allows you to create less and more secure code.
A lot of the work that is being done in other parts of the company will probably affect this. So the non-interactive proof of work papers that are coming out, we may end up creating contracts to allow interactions between ETC and Ethereum itself, ETC and Bitcoin. Those papers are coming out. And then there's the work that the guys are doing on the K framework, pulling apart the EVM and creating formal semantics for that. So with any luck, that will result in the possibility of writing contracts in some subset of Scala that can be compiled to run on the EVM or a slightly different version of the EVM. And we'll have all of the formal verification of that, so then it'll be a question of trying to create some formal proofs around those contracts. So that's something that's going to be kind of interesting and extremely new.